Hi everyone, welcome back to Plan My Disney Holiday. Let's have a look at the last couple of weeks of what's been happening in the Disney parks and around the world. Apologies for last week's video, I just didn't have the energy. I was with family and everything like that, and I just wanted to make sure that the content that I bring is actually to a standard that I like, and I just didn't have the energy. So apologies for that. But today we're going to do a 2-week bumper edition. So let's have a look at the headlines. So first up, Disney have announced about the Star Wars Galactic hotel that's going to be opening up soon. There's going to be the Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind details, and there is going to be some live entertainment returning to the parks. First up, the Star Wars Galactic Hotel is going to be opening up next year on the 1st of March 2022, and bookings will be available from the end of October the 28th, and this is something I'm really excited to do. If I ever have the money, if I ever have the opportunity to go on this, I would absolutely love it. It's a 2-night adventure aboard this Galactic cruiser. You go off, you make choices, you explore, and you eventually end up in Batuu. So that's the Star Wars land in Hollywood Studios. So you can make some choices, like I said. You can be part of the Resistance, maybe a Jedi, First Order, or if you've got no allegiance to anything, you could be a smuggler. So I'm really excited to see what this is like. It's going to be completely immersive. Again, if I have the money, if I ever have the opportunity to do this, this is definitely on my list of things that I'd love to do. Speaking of cosmic adventures, Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind has been more details. It will be opening up next year, is 2022, as part of the 50th anniversary. Details about the coaster is that the ride is going to be very unique. It's going to be very different. So the carriage is going to have a 360-degree spin rotation, so you're going to have to be looking all around you. So maybe each ride will be different. It'll be a new experience. You might see something that you've not seen before, and this will be featured the first ever reverse launch in Disney, and will be one of the largest roller coasters enclosed roller coasters in the world. So really excited for this. It's going to be a new roller coaster, and it's one of the major Marvel introductions to Walt Disney World. So I'm really excited to see what happens with this. And while we're talking about this, Epcot has actually gone through some major changes. Not actually physically to see, but actually the way that they're laid out. So this was shared by the Imagineer Zach Ridley on Instagram, and now that Epcot has been split up into what they're calling 4 neighbourhoods. They're going to be World Celebration, World Discovery, World Nature, and finally World Showcase. So World Celebration is going to be the area of Spaceship Earth and the shops in that middle section. World Discovery is going to be Test Track, Mission Space, the Guardians of the Galaxy that I was just talking about, that side of Future World. And World Nature will be looking at the Lands and the Sea Pavilion, the Imagination Pavilion, and that side. And then you've also got World Showcase, which is already established. It's those countries around the lagoon. So these changes are happening. They took place on October 1st as part of the 50th celebration. And that wasn't the only thing that happened. October 1st was the 50th celebration of Walt Disney World. New merchandise came out. There's new snacks available. It was just loads and loads of stuff that happened to celebrate October 1st as the 50th anniversary. And it's going to be going on throughout the whole year. As part of the 50th anniversary, there was a major announcement about the next generation of Magicbands. They're calling it Magicband Plus. This isn't going to be replacing the Magicbands. They'll still be available. It's not going to replace My Disney Experience on your phone. You'll still be able to access everything on your phone for free, or you buying a Magicband. This is just an alternative and probably more expensive thing, but be a bit more immersive. So it's going to have lights changing colour. It's going to have some vibrations. It's going to be gesture recognition. One aspect that's been told about the Magicband Plus is that you'll be able to play a bounty hunting game in Batuu, Black Spire Outpost, while going around, and you'll be collecting virtual bounties. It will interact with the fabulous 50 characters, the golden statues that they released for the 50th anniversary. There'll be some interaction there, and there'll be some experiences with the nighttime shows in new ways. So it's going to be all on your wrist. It's going to be slightly unique. It's going to be a bit more immersive, as I said. Another big change that is going to be happening is Disney Genie. It's going to be happening from October the 19th. In case you're not 100% sure, Disney Genie will be free to use. It sort of like plans out your day. It tries to help you get your most from your time in Walt Disney World. Disney Genie Plus is where you get your fast passes included. So you have to pay an extra amount per day, per ticket, while you're in the parks. So we've also learned about what All Ears Net are calling the fancy rides, which aren't included in the lightning lanes. You can only book one lightning lane at a time, and these rides you will not be able to book a lightning lane for. These are going to be coming at an extra cost. So these extra cost rides, the fancy rides, are Seven Dwarf Mine Train, Space Mountain, Remy's Ratatouille Adventure, Frozen Ever After, Rise of the Resistance, Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Rail Train, Expedition Everest, and Flight of Passage. So the prices for these rides vary depending on what time you're wanting to book, depending on what day you're booking. So for example, October the 19th, what people have seen is actually that's going to be cheaper than actually October the 23rd. If a weekend is going to be more expensive than actually the weekday. So yeah, on top of having to pay $15 for Disney Genie Plus, if you're wanting to ride any of the rides that I have mentioned, you're going to have to pay an extra further cost to get into the lightning lane. There still will be standby lanes. You can still wait to go on those rides, but that won't be it won't be lightning lanes. It won't be fast pass. And finally, Disney has announced a load of entertainment that is returning back to the park, that has already returned back to the park. So on October 1st, Let the Magic Begin in front of the castle reappeared. Ragtime Piano Player was also at Casey's Corner. There was also Alberta Bound, Sergo, and the drummers in Epcot. Animal Kingdom had a whole load of music return, both in Asia and Africa, and there'll be more returning in November. At Disney's Broadwalk, you'll be able to actually go and see Yeehaw Bob later this week. So then again, there is something more coming. But the big one, the one that everyone is looking forward to, is that from November, you'll be able to meet characters again in person. There are going to be a few restrictions, unfortunately. No touching, no hugging, and autographs won't be available. So they're still maintaining that sort of lack of contact to try and stop spread, to try and keep it still safe. But you'll be able to have some personal time for photos with the characters. Characters will be appearing in Princesses, will be at Princess Fairy Tale Hall in Magic Kingdom. Mickey, with his new 50th celebration costume, will be at Town Hall. The Disney Junior characters will be appearing at Animation Courtyard at Hollywood Studios, while Minnie is going to be appearing at the Red Carpet Dreams, also at Hollywood Studios. So when we learn more about where characters are going to be and where they're appearing, I'll let you know some more. And November the 7th will receive the return of Disney Movie Magic, which is the nighttime show at Hollywood Studios. That will be broadcasted and projected onto the Chinese Theatre. And finally, another big one, December 19th, Indiana Jones Stunt Show is returning. It is going to be returning just before Christmas. I love going to see Indiana Jones Stunt Show. I actually have had the chance to be in the audience, as in there in front of it, and be part of it. I absolutely loved it. It was a great experience. I remember it from my honeymoon. And I'm really excited to hear that Disney is bringing Indiana Jones back. I was worried that the show wouldn't return, like other things that have closed due to the pandemic. What are you excited for? What have you seen over the last couple of weeks that you're excited for? Are you wanting to do the Star Wars Hotel, the Guardians of the Galaxy roller coaster? Is there anything from the 50th anniversary that you're looking to see? I'm really excited to see those 50th Fab 50 character friends as well. Would you be getting the Magicband Plus wristband or not? Let me know in the comments below. Let's start a discussion. Like and share. Follow on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all of the socials. Thanks for watching the video, and I will see you all real soon.